Okay, going into episode 10. I think episode 10 was called To Be Frank or something like that. But picking up where we left off on episode 9, Bryce tried to kiss Zach. Zach reflexes basically punched him. And that's when Angela and Fatima walks in, and Fatima say, what is going on? And Bryce immediately say, basically nothing is going on. We were just playing around. Zach was showing me a new boxing move or something like that. Basically, he don't want Zach to tell Angela anything. Or Fatima at this point. Because I don't think he knows. Fatima already knows what's going on. So, you know, Bryce is going to have to just come out and be honest with Angela. But we'll see. Angela walks over to Bryce and basically just says she came to see the place and came to surprise him. She hope he don't mind type thing. Zach and Fatima is off to the side, you know, communicating, but not communicating, if that makes sense. Sometimes they haven't been communicating lately, and it's really been pissing me off at times because they communicating and it's going good. Their communication is on point. Like, they communicate when they are communicating. Like I said, sometimes, like lately, the communication hasn't been there. But when they are communicating really well, they are here with it. They are here with it. It's like they were off to the side having the whole conversation just by looking at each other. And I love that. And that really, you know, is what they need to get back to at some point. Because their communication has always been, you know, spectacular, if you ask me. To get back to where they tell each other anything, no judgment, not worrying about what the person is going to say or do or how they're going to respond or how they're going to act. They basically was off to the side, you know, communicating with their eyes. So Bryce take Angela into his office so she can see his office. And Fatima asked Zach so what that was about. And Zach, you know, explained to her, and she started laughing. And her reaction completely shocked me. Well, not completely, but it shocked me a little. Because she was a goofball. She was being hilarious, making jokes. And she was like, so I'm over here worried about Deja, but I got to be worried about Bryce too. Oh, Lord. Everybody wants Zach. But Fatima was in that office cracking up, y'all. When I tell you she was cracking up, I really didn't. And that's why I say it shocked me a little because, you know, Zach and Fatima is one and the same at times. Because in serious moments, one or the other crack jokes or think something is funny when it's not supposed to be. That tickled her really, really bad. And Fatima told Zach, you wouldn't be this bent out of shape if it was a woman. Now, that is true. But also, Fatima, when we come back at you, if it was a woman, you wouldn't be thinking this was funny. This wouldn't be hilarious. So y'all both are giving double standards right now. If that was a woman, you wouldn't be laughing. So, double standards. I love them, man. I love them. Angela and Bryce comes out the office, and Bryce say he's about to get ready to take her to dinner or something like that. I don't know, but it's lunchtime. Yeah, Fatima and Angela left on lunchtime to come see the office. So why are we talking about dinner at lunchtime? And it's TV, I know, but sometimes I still try to make sense of even the simple details. But that was a question that I had. Fatima and Zach pull up to their house. Now remember, y'all, Nathan is there. Nathan is over at Deja's house. So they pull up. Lori is outside with a bat in her hand. And let's just give some appreciation for Lori. Lori is fine, baby. Yes, she is. Lori is fine. Body. Ooh, she got body. She's beautiful. She's fine. Let's just give her some appreciation. But she's outside, right? So Zach and Fatima pull up in their separate cars or whatever. They both get out. And Lori is Nathan's wife. She's tracking his phone to the house, right? Basically, to Zach's house. But really, Nathan is over at Deja's house. So she, you know, she coming at Fatima like you messing with my man type thing. And this scene right here, y'all, This scene was hilarious. All three of them fools was hilarious together, and I'm interested to find out how much was scripted and how much was, you know, just them, what they call it, ad-libbing. My question is to you, see he pulled up with Fatima. They were in two separate cars, but why do your mind initially go to Nathan is messing with her? You didn't see Nathan in them cars or get out them cars. My initial thought would be that they are together. Why would that? I don't know. We're not even gonna go down that route. So they going back and forth, calling each other bees and this and that and the third. And Zach is trying to be the peacemaker. He's in the middle of it. He tried to call Nathan. Nathan didn't answer. He saw Lori show him, you know, that his phone is getting tracked here. Part two where Tima said, well, if you gotta be tracking his phone and doing all this, then you don't need to be with him then. And I was like, Tima, come on now. Come on. Come on. Tima, you doing a whole lot over your man too. You're jumping in windows that's on the second floor. You're beating people up, having people get beat up. You throwing strip of heads through the wall. Like, Tima, let's be fair. You're doing a whole lot about yours too. So I am here for a Lori and Fatima friendship. I really am. I think I said this in my prediction. Or was it the last episode? I'm not sure. I think it was in my prediction video, but I'm kind of liking Lori and Fatima as friends. I hope they become best friends and they become really good friends. I think I tweeted, so we're replacing Belinda with Lori. I'm all for that. We're replacing Belinda with Lori because they have a lot in common. They both with the, you know, they both have that, you know, that feisty personality. I think they can be really good friends. So I'm hoping Tyler has written that in the script. You know, they can bond over whatever and over that feistiness or whatever. So Zach don't took the back from Lori and tell her to go to the door. He gonna come open the door for her so she can go in there and look for Nathan. Fatima still got her hand in the purse on the gun. Zach is trying to take the purse again, but this time he succeeded. He took the purse. He got a bat in one hand and the purse over his shoulder in the other hand. And he's basically saying, you got to learn to listen to me. I'm the man of this house. You need to learn to listen to me. And I'm like, Zach, I can't even take you serious with this purse over your shoulder and this bat in your hand after you just jumped up and down like a little kid having a temper tantrum. I can't even take you serious. I can't take you serious when you say learn to listen to me. I'm the man of this house. I can't take you serious. But Fatima took it serious because she didn't open her mouth again. You know, they go in the house. Lori is looking around trying to find Nathan. I don't know why she's looking in cabinets and stuff. He can't fit in there, but beats me. So she looked around, didn't see him, and she apologized or whatever. So now everything is calm. Fatima gets Lori a bottle of water. She goes to the kitchen to get Lori a bottle of water. And Zach is opening the back door to where his jacuzzi and backyard and all that stuff is so that Lori can get some air. She asks for air, walks up to the door, and Nathan and Deja is back there in the jacuzzi. Nathan and Deja is in the backyard of Zach and Fatima house in the jacuzzi. Whoo, Jesus. Talk about drama. So Zach saw that and initially closed the door, and he said something about he gonna turn the air on or something. And Fatima was like, no. Fatima was like, why are you acting weird? Why are you acting strange? So Fatima goes up to the door and see Nathan and Deja in the backyard in the damn jacuzzi. I was like, oh my God. Oh, and Zach is going back and forth. Fatima is talking about, I'm not helping you covering it up. That is that woman's husband back there. So they going back and forth or whatever. And basically Zach is saying, Zach is basically trying to be the peacemaker. He don't want no drama. So he's trying to get Lori out of the house. So he's escorting Lori to the front door and back and outside the house. Fatima, Fatima goes out the back door. As she's coming down the step, don't took off her heels, through her heels, dragged Deja by the head up out that jacuzzi and is punching her. I said that Deja needs to be dragged. And yes, Fatima dragged her. Dragged her up out that jacuzzi and was going in for the punches. She definitely deserved that. So Nathan in the jacuzzi. And this is what I didn't like about Nathan, among other things. Now you don't got Zach in trouble. Cause now you telling his fiance. You're telling his fiance that Zach said it was okay for y'all to be back there. And he did it. So now you got Zach in trouble because of your mess. Because of your drama. Now Zach in the doghouse. Because of something you lied about. Then he gonna say, this is Zach's house. Baby, and Fatima flashed that ring and said, do you see this ring? This is my house. You know what I'm saying? And he said, so what? Y'all ain't married. It's just a ring. You and his wife. So he got slapped. If you go back and rewatch the scene, you can tell Fatima really slapped him. You can tell that, not even Fatima, Crystal. You can tell Crystal really slapped him. If you go back to the scene and see her give all of her force towards his face, not only that, his face was really red. I don't know if y'all noticed that. Go back and watch it. His face was red. So you know he really got slapped. So he got slapped. At this point, Zach done came downstairs. It get in between the middle of them two. And Fatima, like, he said, you told him it was okay to be back here. They go back and forth. Fatima goes back upstairs and go out through the front door. Now Zach and Nathan is going back and forth. Zach is trying to say, like, bruh, hurry up, put your clothes on. Like, you need to put your clothes on. Like, I don't know why he didn't just tell Nathan that, yo, your wife is outside. Like, you really need to get your stuff together. Like, you need to get your clothes on and go. I don't know why Zach didn't say that, but he never did. But he was rushing him to get his clothes and stuff on. Now, Fatima done went outside and got Lori. Not only did she get Lori, she takes Lori through the back way. And Lori saw his car. They going through the back way, right? Fatima goes in first. Then they go back and forth or whatever. Nathan is walking out the door and Lori hit him with that bat, broke his nose. Yo, he deserved to have more than his nose broken because Nathan is wilding. He's wilding, bro. He is wilding. Nathan is falling behind Lori, talking about it's not what it looks like. How else do it look, Nathan? What is you? I'm not understanding. It's not what it looks like. It looks like what it looks like. Trust your eyes. It looks like what it looks like. So now, Zach and Fatima are arguing. You know, most of their arguments have been because of other people. The drama that is going on in the inside of their relationship that is causing them to not communicate like they used to, it's because of outside people. All of the drama that's been going on between the Zatima is because of outside people. And I just want to know, how much more can they take? How many more outside people can they take? Nathan done made his drama Zatima drama. So now they on the couch. They going back and forth or whatever. Fatima asked him, so do y'all do this for each other? Do y'all cover for each other? And Zach really is changing. He really is. But his friend Nathan is going to be a problem. And if Nathan don't get on board, then that's going to have to be a friend that Zach leaves behind. As Zach is trying to better himself and elevate in all aspects of his life and grow, if Nathan can't get on board, I said this before, Nathan is going to be a friend that Zach is going to have to let go and leave behind. No matter how much it hurt, no matter how much he loved him, no matter they've been friends since they were little, whatever the case may be. Sometimes people are pulling you back with them and pulling you down with them. And then in order for you to elevate and get to the next level, sometimes you have to leave people behind that you love. That's the reality of it. I'm hoping it doesn't get there. But right now, it's seeming like that's where it's going. Zach leaving behind Nathan. But we'll see. And Belinda and Nathan is one and the same. They got a lot in common. Because when Zach and Nathan is going back and forth, Zach tell him, why you lie to her, bro? And and Zach is basically trying to check him, like, watch your mouth, don't talk to her like that. And Nathan gonna say, I've known you since we was 10 years old, and yada yada yada. I don't care if you know me since I was 5 or 6. I don't care if I met her or him last night. And you know me since I was 5 or 6. Right is right, wrong is wrong. Just because you know me longer don't mean nothing at all in these scenarios. Belinda and Nathan have said the same thing, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You both have been wrong. I don't care that y'all known each other the longest. That doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean anything. At this point, it basically means you should know me, and you should know how I rock, and you should know where I'm currently at in this stage of my life. So, yeah. I don't care, Nathan or Belinda, how long y'all known Zach and Fatima. Y'all wrong. Simple as that. You in this man backyard with another woman, and you gonna tell his fiance that it was okay, that Zach told you it was okay to be back there. Come on. Talk to me now. Come on. No. Dead ass wrong. Dead ass wrong. That's why you got slapped and your nose broken. You need more than that. You need more than that. But, you know, they say in season 2 we get more into Cam and Zach as little kids, and more of to their situation as to when they was growing up or whatever. So we'll see why Nathan acts the way he acts. I told her that she shouldn't have done that. I don't know. I'm not mad that she did it, but I can't really say if, you know, she should or shouldn't have did it, because I really don't know, because her loyalty is not to either one of them, really. You know, she doesn't know Lori, she doesn't know Nathan. Now, of course, she's going to side with the woman because he's cheating on her. Obvious. And I think she sided with Zach at first. She wanted to tell Lori from the get-go. But she did side with Zach and just let Zach escort Lori out the door or whatever. But I think once she went downstairs and seen how disrespectful Nathan was, I think that just everything went out the window. That's why she went and got Lori. That's what I think. I think she was gonna roll with Zach and let Lori go on about her business. But I think when she went down there and seeing how disrespectful Nathan was, and how now he done threw Zach up under the bus with his mess, and now, you know, he said this is Zach's house and all that. I think everything went out the window, and that's why she went back and got Lori. And then Zach was trying to compare it to the situation of she should have kept that same energy when Angela boyfriend Bryce tried to kiss Zach, and he was trying to say that's the same situation. And I've been thinking, like I said, I thought about it last week, and I'm thinking about it again, and I'm still coming up with it's not exactly the same situation, if that makes sense. And I say that to say this. To me, it's not the same situation. What do y'all think? Do y'all think the situation that happened at the house with Lori and Nathan and Deja, is that the same as the situation that happened with Bryce, Angela, and Zach? I've been trying to think of every angle. Maybe you guys can give me a different perspective down below if you think it's the same situation, but I'm still coming around to the conclusion that overall it's not the same situation. Yeah, overall it's not the same situation because one, before Fatima and Angela even got there, and before Fatima even found out that, you know, Bryce tried to kiss Zach, they had already figured it out. They had already had a conversation that, you know, Angela needs to talk to Bryce and that, you know, she should hear from Bryce, but basically Bryce is coming off as bisexual. They had already talked about it. They have already figured it out. Angela and Fatima have already put two and two together. So the conversation has been had. Two, I think that is something that, you know, Angela needs to talk to Bryce about. Like, I agree with that. Like, Fatima done told you this, that, and the third. Now, Fatima done told you some facts. Now, it's up to you to decide what you're going to do with that information. I think Fatima has done her part. You know, I think Fatima has done her part when it comes to that Angela and Bryce situation. Like, I don't think there's nothing else for her to do. At this point, Angela needs to talk to Bryce. And Zach, yeah, like I said, I don't think that it's the same situation. I really don't. But I also don't think that Zach was helping Nathan. He wasn't helping Nathan at all. I think Zach was just trying to avoid drama, especially at his house, and avoid getting in the mix of other people's drama. Because like he said, you know, they got to work out their own issue themselves. They got their own stuff that they got to deal with. And that's true. Zach and Fatima have their own stuff that they have to deal with. So I agree with him on that. I don't think that he was helping him out per se. I think he was just trying to avoid drama, you know, at his house. But I don't think he was trying to help Nathan at all. Now, so that's why I keep going back to, like, I can see why Zach say it's kind of the same situation, but I don't know. I don't know. It's like, I can see, but I'm kind of aiming towards, my percentage is aiming towards more of it's not the same situation, if that makes sense. And then not only that, Zach, you could have said when they asked what was going on that he tried to kiss you. You didn't even want to say, you know, nothing at that point. So yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think down below. I'm a little stuck on that question. But like I said, I'm leaning more towards of it's not exactly the same situation per se. Because that situation involved Zach, but the situation with the Nathan and Deja, it didn't involve Zach them. Just only that that Nathan was at his house, but other than that, that had nothing to do with Zach. So yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think down below. I'm kind of leaning towards, I don't think that's exactly the same situation, Zach. I'm not with you on that. But I do understand where you're coming from. Moving along, there's more stuff that happened in episode 10. Angela calls Fatima, trying to get information out of her, and Fatima basically just says, you know, you need to talk to Bryce. And she says that quite a few times, and Angela still say, like, Fatima, you know something, what's up? Now Angela wants to come over to the house, and Fatima is saying, well, let me run it by Zach first. And then Angela said, no, we're coming. And then Fatima had to check her, which rightfully so. She was like, this is my man's house. Well, then she this was a funny part. She said, this is my man's house. I mean, well, it's my house, but I gotta make him feel like it's his. Fatima, come on, man. Not you gotta make it. Not you gotta make him feel like it is. I said she's a fool, bruh. She is a fool. You know, basically just putting her in her place. Like, you just can't do pop-ups. Like, you gotta respect my man, and I love that. I love that. Let's just get to the ending of the episode. The other stuff that happens, you know, I don't really have much to say. It's kind of, it is what it is thing, but Fatima got the results, sent her email, and Zach was 100% sure that that baby wasn't his, but that's in my Maury voice, Zach is 99.99999% the father. And I was just like, wow. Wow. I'm just like, wow. It's not a wow as in I'm surprised. It's as in a wow, like I really did not want it to be his baby. And I'm still praying. It's a little hope in me that Hayden find out some type of way and don't mess up the results, or don't switch the results, or maybe the assistant at the law firm made a mistake and sent her the wrong thing. I'm just hoping. There's a little bit of hope in me that something has went wrong, and this is the one time where I want Hayden to have done something. This is the one time where I want him to have done something to screw up those results. Because come on, man. I tweeted it early, though. I tweeted it, like, I think the first night that Zatima episode 1 and 2 aired. I said that Zach is so sure that this baby is not going to be his that I think TP is going to make it his. But if I have to choose, I would prefer this 3-year-old baby to be his and not Karen baby. If I had to choose between one or the other. Because if I had to choose, neither one of them would be Zach baby. And then him and Fatima will go off and have babies. But if I had to choose, it would be the 3-year-old. But man. And of course, that's how they ended the episode. I'm praying that there was some type of error. In whatever way, I don't care, however it comes across. But there was an error with those results. Maybe Fatima is messing with him. I don't know. I just have a little bit of hope. I do not want that baby to be Zach. Oh my God. Because there's more drama on top of drama that Zatima do not need. But that's how they ended season 1. Like I said in my prediction, as of today, we still do not know when season 2 is coming. My prediction is it's already basically November. My prediction is we get it in 2023, maybe early 2023. So we're going to be watching these 10 episodes over and over and over again. And then, of course, on Sisters to get our Zatima fix. But whew, what a way to end season 1. But thank y'all for joining me and hear me ramble and review and recap Zatima episode 9 and 10. I almost didn't do this because I was like, it's been a week already. I'm not even sure if people would still want to, you know, watch my review or recap. But I decided, hey, if you're here for me and if you like my viewpoint on things, or if you like to just, you know, debate, respectfully debate and disagree to agree, or whatever the case may be, then you'll watch it regardless. So I went on ahead and recorded it. I hope y'all enjoyed this review and recap. Let's talk down below. You know, I always like to have a question for the most part, you know, that we can kind of discuss in the comments below. And my question for this is, and I'm going to keep it neutral. Can you be with a bisexual person? Women who are heterosexual, can you be with a bisexual man? Men who are heterosexual, can you be with a bisexual woman? If you are not heterosexual, however you identify, can you be with a bisexual person? You know, let me know your thoughts down below. I'm going to get in the comments and let you know what I think. But the question that, you know, I want to have some conversation about is, can you be with a bisexual person? Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. I got a lot of content coming for the month of November, and it's going to be great content. So make sure y'all subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video.